I mean, I think for women, this is different. I know people don't like it, but it's not fair for women and men. Being born a woman, there's certain proclivities that we get. We're hot. We don't have to do much to get access to a good life. You know, we just have to take care of ourselves and look good. And that's it. We can get provided for. We can get 6 figures, $1 million. We can get it all. Really. Yeah. Men, it's different, right? You guys have to work and struggle and create and look good and all the looks.
So much harder.
So much harder. With that being said, so each side has both. I know a lot of people say that I beat up on women. It's not true. I'm very hard on men, just as I am on women. If you're my client, I'm going to push you. But with women, we sort of get like the shit of the stick in some ways. Women can be with another woman, and that's okay. She's, there's nothing. But if a man goes and explores with a man, I'm sorry, he's gay. You're not exploring. You're gay. You're homosexual. I believe that. And it's the same thing with men. You guys can fuck hoes all day, and you're not a whore. But women, if your body count is high, then sorry, you're a whore. You cannot sleep around the way a man can and be respected. I'm sorry.
I fully agree.
But women don't like that. They get mad at me.
Yeah,
and then
because
they send me hate comments on TikTok, and I'm such a nice person.
I'll tell you, and this is essentially my theme. Do you know how hard it is for a guy to go out and bang a bunch of women?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is he needs to be good looking. He needs to make money. He needs to have the resources.
He's got to talk right.
He needs to have a game. He needs to look good. He needs to have it going on.
You got to have time
all
to do
that.
that?
So for a guy to do that, he needs to be the fucking man. Okay, now for a girl to be a hoe, she needs to just go put a dress on and put some lipstick on and say, I'm going out tonight. Some guy will bang her that night.
Some guys that don't even care for the lipstick. They're just like, are you home? That's true.
You up?
That's correct.
We've all sent that text, gentlemen.
Or
WYA, excuse me.
Where you at?
Where you at?
What you doing? You
Can
up?
I pull through?
Yeah. So it's a lot different for a guy and a girl. I totally agree.
It's just different. And women, the more I really love women. I teach women to have 11 forms of orgasms. I teach women how to be provided for and satisfied and all these things that the world does not teach women. The world does not want women knowing the power they have in their yoni. And I teach them that. I teach them pleasure, all that stuff.
The world doesn't want
women to understand that the power that they have, that there's a book called The Power of the Pussy, and I'm not affiliated with it in any way, shape, or form. However, it's true.
Is that what you meant by yoni?
Yoni is the Sanskrit word for that. Yoni. And so I'm all about women. However, women, we're not equal to men. It's not fair, but if there's a war, who's going to defend us? Are they going to put the women on the front line? No. They're putting the men on the front line.
We would all be damned if I had to hold a gun.
Correct.
Do we saw that Candace Owens clip?
Close it.
I want
to but it's on Tyler's Slack.
Okay. Go to the Slack and look at the Slack from Adam.
Yeah, we can pull that up.
Are we going to talk about attachment styles? Great.
You want to do that in a sec?
A lot of men really resonated with that one on TikTok. I had so many men on Instagram that were like, yes, they feel that way. But I think there's a shame in men admitting it. So it's a good thing.
Just go to Adam.
No, scroll
it's
up.
already there.
Are you learning about attachment styles?
Right there. Boom.
I need to learn more about attachment styles. Yeah.
Okay.
That would help me.
Hold on. Let's get the volume. This is what we're talking about: being masculine versus feminine energy versus what a man should be doing versus not. You familiar with Candace Owens? Looks like an older clip. But go ahead, hit the volume, hit this clip.
If I could pick every single day, I would choose every single day to be a woman. You know what I mean? I do not want to be a man. The men are out there fighting the wars. They're the ones falling off of roofs and dying. And nobody, there's a meme on the internet that says, nobody calls a feminist when there's an emergency. And seeing this anti-masculinity is bad. No, masculinity is great. I love masculinity.
I do too.
I need a shirt that just says, I love masculinity. It's great.
I love men who love women.
Right.
A lot of men don't.
Today, I agree.
There's some truth.
And there is some truth, but unfortunately, when you are starting to conflate masculinity with rape, which is what's happening now. If you're masculine, then you're a predator. No. Masculinity is the opposite of femininity, and I like being feminine, and men should like being masculine, and it's symbiotic and it's beautiful, and it's now being corrupted by this whole myth of the white privileged male predator who's masculine. Right? It's a horrible time to be a white male. If I could pick every single day, I would choose every.
Listen, things are going okay. Things are going okay in my life.
I just got back from Epps power trip.
Columbia. Yeah, but what's your response to that video?
I mean, I agree with her 1,000%. You know, men come to me to help them, coach them. Like, what do I say to women? How do I get a woman? Da, da, da. And because they feel like they can't like be assertive and they can't like say anything without women calling me too, or they can't like, you know, and I think us as women, we have to do better. And I'm not acknowledging the women who've suffered through some kind of rape or something. Absolutely. My heart goes, I have a nonprofit that works with victims of human trafficking to holistically rehabilitate them. I'm all about believing. However, there has to be a line where we say, when are we going to let men be men? When are we going to let them be Shiva?
And do you think that this is exclusive here in the United States or in Western civilizations?
I think in
because if you said that you grew up in Thailand,
yes,
okay,
I've been all over the world. Yeah. I believe that in the like the Andrew Tate, he's more inclined to those cultures in the Middle Eastern cultures. Yes. You know why? Because the women do the stuff that I do. They really do like worship their husband.
Also in Eastern Europe where he actually lives. Yes,
correct.
Same kind of situation.
I'm not asking my son's father's from Europe, but in Eastern Europe, I know it's like that too. The women, they are like, what can I do to serve your needs? And this is like, ask your spouse this question, both sides. Yeah. Every day, what can I do to serve you more? Like, if more people did that, we'd have less problems in relationships.
So this is,
I agree, but like at the same time, I feel like society's getting this connotation with masculine as like, cause there's extremes to everything. I think as a society, we're extreme. Republican, we're extreme. Democrat, we're extreme. White supremacists, we're extreme. Black lives matter. There's just so much polar opposite energy. There's no like coming together. Right. So when, as a female, like if we say masculine and so and I don't think like this, but I'm just talking in general. When we say masculine, we're thinking of like rape. We're thinking of like toxic things, toxic masculinity as just a generalization. I'm not talking about myself. And that's what's wrong with society though, because when we think masculine energy, guys are like, oh, I don't want to be masculine because women think it's toxic. Women think I'm a white supremacist. Women think I'm rapey. Like, I think that's the connotation we give with masculinity, and it's bad. Like, it's sad.
The toxic masculinity, that's not even a thing anymore. Just being masculine is a bad thing now.
Yeah, but
like,
we're getting it confused. It's all blurred in society now. If you're going to be a masculine male, you're a white supremacist, you're a rapist. You're like, that's
these are the connotations.
But I think the main issue is like men don't really understand how to be masculine.
That's what I was going to say. What are the qualities that masculine Shiva energy represents? And for me, those are simple. They are unwavering presence. They are steadfast. They are unmovable. They are unshakable. Like, to have a man that will sit there when you try to do a little Shakti, we call them Shakti storms, like just throw fed or try to get, because women are always wanting what? Attention. Presence, attention. That's another way. They just want to be seen. We're in
validation, compliments.
Validation and seen are just a little different. I disagree just slightly with those because remember, if we're doing the universe and polarity, the masculine is the cosmos, the unchangingness of the sky. Even after the earthquake or hurricane that just happened, if you look up at night into the cosmos, it's like nothing happened up there. It's like, whoa, was there really a hurricane down here? That's the masculine energy. The feminine is the hurricane, right? So nature wants to be seen. Women always want to be seen. It doesn't mean always Mother Nature. Validated. Mother Nature's feminine energy. So women crave that, and we'll do anything, including pick a fight, just to get, because some energy is better than none at all. Even if you're yelling at me, that's energy when before you were working or on your paper, on your game. So we have to understand the qualities that women really crave and foster those. Men, don't be unmovable. That means telling women no. And you think if you tell a woman no that she's going to leave you. No. She might be annoyed at first because men don't do that. Yeah. They don't step up and put down their foot and say, no, this is not how it's going down. I respect you, but I'm the leader of this house. I'm the leader of this relationship. You follow and I support you and make sure that you have a path to walk on. Mm-hmm. But men are afraid to do that.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.